Good morning, everyone. Happy Tuesday. So I typically never vlog unless like I have no hair, but I never vlog. But I have gotten so many requests lately to do a day in my life, and so I was like, okay, I'll go ahead and do it. So I just got out of the shower, and do not mind my hair because my hair is so short. I have to like put my hair in like 2 buns, but we're not gonna look at the back of my hair because it's a little bad. But I'm putting my earrings, and I usually do this every time that I get out of the shower. Sometimes I will wait, but I think I'm going to just go ahead and put them in. These are these little cute little strawberry earrings. I think they're adorable. I'll link them down below and y'all can go shop them. But anyway, so got out of the shower. Why are they going backwards? No. Oh, well, that's weird. They're going backwards. Anyway, so when I get out of the shower, when I'm in the shower, I always wash my face, and I wash it with this. This is actually new. Well, it's new to me. I've never tried it before. It's a Neutrogena clear pore cleanser and mask. So you can use it like in the mornings or at night as a cleanser, like after you take your makeup off, or you can use it as a mask. So usually in the mornings I will clean my face with it in the shower, and then at night I will use it as a mask, and that just means that I'm just keeping it on my face for about 5 minutes. So it can like deep clean my pores, and it'll have like a little stinging effect to it, but it's really not a problem because I like the burning sensation because like I know it's working. But after I do that in the mornings, I will go with an exfoliator, a face scrub to clean my blackheads and my pores. I'll go with the face cleanser, and then I'm going to go in with my little Oxypads things, and these help acne pores or acne bumps, pimples, and they also help you to prevent them. I typically get maybe a pimple or two, maybe once every 2 weeks or so, or maybe even twice a month. But this just helps prevent anything. And I just recently got these like 2 days ago at Target, and like I can already tell such a good difference. So, and the scent is so strong because it's the Noxema, and it like is very, very strong, so I kind of like try to hold my nose when I do that. But anyway, after I do that, I will go with my moisturizer if I can find it. Here we go. Because I do have normal to dry skin, but I kind of have combo too, I go with the Cerave. This is the AM moisturizer. I'm going to squirt it on the back of my hand, and then I'm going to take, I got these in my Ipsy bag, this little glass bottle. It's the Dr. Botanicals. It is a superfood facial oil, and it just helps brighten your skin. I will put this in my moisturizer morning and night. So I will just squeeze the dropper on the moisturizer, and then I will just massage it, and then just take it and just rub it all over my face like this. Super easy. And like usually within the past year, my skin has not been really good. Like I don't, like as you guys can see, like I really don't only have bad dark circles. That's like the only thing that I have like wrong with my skin. Like I have like a little bit of a bump right here, but that's like never went away. And then I do have some pores around under my eyes, but in order to control the pores, you need to have a toner and a really good skincare. So I was like, I was really tired of having just everything wrong with my skin. So these earrings are driving me nuts, y'all. I may not even wear them. Anyway, so after I put the moisturizer on, I go in with my anti-aging. Like, yes, I know I'm young, but this helps with dark circles. I have been using this for like 2 weeks now, and I have been seeing a little bit of a difference. It is the Estee Lauder Revitalizing Supreme Global Anti-Aging Cell Power Eye Balm. It is so good. I am obsessed. I'll put it under my eyes, and then I will put it on my eyelid too. My stomach just growled so loud. Okay, so I'll put it under my eyes, and then that's it for my morning skincare. Now, I will probably do a nighttime skincare at the end of this video because this is a day in my life. This is gonna be like a whole day. I have a couple errands that I need to run, so it should be a good fulfilled day. I think my little puppy wants to come in here. Come here, Charlie. Look, you want to say hey to the camera? Say hey to the camera. Can you see the camera? She's been sleeping with me all this morning. But anyway, so that is my morning skincare. Everything that I use and showed y'all, I will link down below. So if y'all want to try any new things. Also, if y'all are not following me on Instagram, it's just Lipstick and Leah Kate. What I do there is I don't post a lot of makeup looks. I typically just do makeup favorites, tips, tricks. So I have like a wish list on my Instagram story, like the highlights, and it's just a few of my favorites from drugstore, prestige, high-end, everything like that. And if you're ever going to Ulta and you're like, oh my gosh, what foundation should I get? You can just click the highlights and it'll like show you a lot of things that I've saved to them. But now we're going to go ahead and get into my makeup. Okay, so for primer lately, I have been really loving this First Aid Beauty. So I actually just got this in my Ipsy bag. If you want to see what I got in my Ipsy bag, you can follow me on Instagram. I saved it in the Ipsy review highlight tab. So I have been going in first with this primer. And then it smells so good. It smells so fruity. And then after I put this on, I have been going in with my all-time favorite Too Faced Do You. This is really perfect if you have dry skin and you just want a little bit of an illuminating finish to your skin. I love this. Lately, I've been really loving a lot of Too Faced products. I've been really restocking on some Too Faced products. I just love the finish. The price point is kind of good. It's not like too terribly expensive. But I just bought their foundation again. It has been months since I restocked that. But we have Prime. And then for foundation, y'all, I am never pleased with one foundation finish. Like, I'm just not. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the Too Faced Born This Way, the one that I just restocked, and I'm going to mix it in with the Urban Decay. I'm like literally out of it. Like, I need to restock. This is like my, I think it's like my second or third bottle that I have like stocked up on this because I love it. And although it's really good for oily skin, if you use a good primer, like if you have dry skin, I know this is a matte finish, but don't use a matte primer. Use this one that gives you like a little bit of illuminating finish, and then pair these two together and it'll be like a little like an even match. So know your primers, know your skin type, and then I can always help you find the right product for you. Okay, so I'm also going to take, I have to dampen this, but this is a Sonia Kashuk Beauty Blender. I bought it from Target. It was like $5, but we're going to go ahead and blend this. Okay, so foundation is good. Coverage is phenomenal. So next what we're going to go with is concealer. Concealing my really bad under eyes. So I actually bought the NARS concealer a few days ago, and I really liked it. I was so excited about it. It's like it's more expensive by like $3 than the Tarte Shape Tape. So like I really want to try this. Well, I got the right shade, but it's not like super brightening to the under eye like at all. But what I have been doing lately is I have been warming up my under eyes, and then I have been going over that with a brightening or a brighter concealer, and y'all, it has been working so well lately. So I know I'm gonna try to get up closer. Like, I don't know if y'all can tell, but like it's not super brightening. Like, I would never just keep this on my under eyes. But it just has like a really dark undertone to it, so it doesn't really match me that well. But I will just go under my eyes, blend this, and then I will put it over to prime my eyelids, because especially during the summer I don't do any crazy drastic eye looks. I just keep them as simple. Like, I will use one eyeshadow palette every single day. But we're gonna do this, and then I'm gonna go over with my all-time favorite concealer. You guys have probably seen a lot of beauty gurus mention it, but it is literally phenomenal. So the e.l.f. Camo Concealer. This is $5 at Ulta, Target, Walmart. I have actually went to Walmart one time. They didn't have it. I went to Target and they did. I went to Target this past week. They didn't have it. Ulta did. So it's pretty much know where you can get it at and then go search those stores. So I know that they're at Target, Walmart, and Ulta. Now, if they have them at the time that you need it, I don't know. But I know that they carry it because I have checked all 3 of those stores and they've had it. But just not at the time I needed it. So, and I always get concealer on the edge, but only $5. This is a dupe for the Shape Tape concealer, which is $27 by Tarte, which is a little expensive, I mean, to pay every single month, because y'all, I go through concealer so much. I mean, especially if you have problem areas, you're going to use a little bit more product to conceal those areas. But sometimes I may do my makeup twice a day. Some days I may do a makeup video and then I take the makeup off and I just start over, so I can just, you know, do an easy everyday look. I go through concealer so much. But yeah, I also love the Morphe one, the new one that they came out with. I think I've stocked that one up maybe 3 times. I just haven't used it lately. I used it on vacation when we went to Disney last month. But when we got back, I had went makeup shopping and I had picked up the e.l.f. and I've just been using it ever since. I'm that type of person that when I try something new, it's really, really hard for me to try something else, you know, because it's like, oh, I'm just so used to this finish and this coverage, and it's just like never really like lives up to my expectations. So I always want to make sure that I blend this out like really, really good. Make sure you blend it down your neck if you have not done that with your foundation. Okay, so that is set. Okay, so you never want your face to be like mud. So I always want to set my under eyes, and then I always want to set my face with powder. So I'm using the Maybelline, this is the Fit Me Translucent, or it's the loose finishing powder in the color Translucent. And I'm just taking a Real Techniques, it's just one of their sponges, and pressing, or I'm pretty much going to be baking today, applying this under my eyes all the way to my hairline. And then I will go to the beginning of my nose, because that is where my pores are and that is my problem areas. So like this. I'm just going to put a lot of product there. Then I'm also going to take it up my nose and I'm going to just press it in to my nose and the side of my nose, and then I'm just going to bring it up to my forehead. While that is sitting, I'm going to go ahead and set the rest of my face, and one of the products that I have been loving is a Sephora. This is the Matte Perfection Powder Foundation. Now, I don't use it as foundation, it's literally is a powder. And it is in the color Fair Warm. This is the second to the lightest shade. There's a shade that is lighter than this, but at the time they were out of it. So this is really good for the summer, especially if you are a little dark and you're a little tan. So I usually go up, mainly I usually go up only one foundation shade, because 9 times 12, 11 months out of the year, no, how do I say this? Like, I'm always, like, 12 months out of the year, I'm always fair. So I never just, like, buy new foundation, like, so many times a year for every season, because I'm always light. So I'm just going to set this everywhere that I did not apply the under eye. Y'all can already kind of see it setting and warming up. Set down my nose and then up here. Okay, so typically what I do when I am letting my under eyes set, I always, oh, here's a hot mess. I always will move on to my eyeshadow. Now I don't have, usually I've been using the James Charles palette, but I don't have the palette with me. I only have this palette, so we're just going to use this because I don't want to go and get another one. So I've had a lot of questions asked, what is your favorite eyeshadow palette? And it's really, really hard for me to answer that, because honestly I don't have a favorite eyeshadow palette, because all the eyeshadow palettes that I have, they don't have the right color that I love. Like, I love like mauve purple tones, and this palette right here is like the only one that actually has the colors that I like. It is the Morphe 9C Jewelry palette, and this is what it looks like. So it has been heavily used. This shade is one of my favorite. It is like a purple tone, and then this for the transition shade. I know it's a little bit dark, but I really like it. I kind of need to get another one of these because I have been using a lot of it. But I'm just taking, this is my e.l.f. Fluffy Eye Blender Brush, and I will just start with circular motions and then just like run to my crease. Like this. I feel like this video is turning into a makeup tutorial, but literally this is me every single day. Some days I may not wear as much eyeshadow. Like last Saturday, I didn't wear a lot of eyeshadow. But honestly, it really depends if I'm working, if I'm going out to town, if I'm going to church. That's pretty much what my summer makeup looks like. It honestly depends on the occasion, so I can kind of see the difference. And then I would do the same with this eye. Now, a lot of people, before they do eyeshadow, they always set their eyelids with powder. I never really do that because every time I've set it with powder, it's like it loses the pigmentation. So I don't do that. I typically just put concealer and then I will maybe watching my eyeshadow. Okay, so that is blended. I just keep it really, really easy, you guys. Like, I am not like a makeup artist. I don't claim to be. Like, this YouTube channel is not me doing makeup looks all the time. It's just me having fun, doing reviews and all that stuff. So I never claim to be a makeup artist. So I just put some of the e.l.f. concealer on the back of my hand. Now, I'm not doing a cut crease. I don't really do cut creases, especially on a day like today when I'm just running errands. So I'm just going to take the concealer with my finger and I just apply it lightly, like over here. I can kind of like cut my crease with my finger, but it's not going to be like as precise as it would be like if I actually cut my crease. But anyway, so I apply the concealer with my finger and I'm just gonna take a beauty blender and kind of just blend that out. And I'm gonna go back one more time to blend the edges like so, because we're about to put a shimmery color on my lid and I want that color to have a base and a stick to it. Okay, and I'll do the same thing to the other eye. Just gonna put it all over my lid. And then I always take my Sonia Kashuk, not sponsored, beauty blender. I love this little beauty blender. And then blend this out. Not gonna be perfect. It's just literally an everyday I gotta run errands. Okay. Now, I would typically not do this, but when I am playing around with shimmery colors, I always use my NYX glitter primer. Now, I know it's not a glitter like this shimmer. Focus. I know it's not a glitter, but literally it acts like it, and it has a lot of fallout sometimes, and especially throughout the day. And I hate like reapplying my makeup or touching it up. Like literally, if I do my makeup in the morning, I do not want to touch it throughout the day. If I'm going like to church or going out to a big event at night, I will. But just my makeup like during the summer, it's like it's a one-time thing a day. I don't touch it. But anyway, I want my eyeshadow to have a stick to it and for it to be tacked. Oh wait, wrong thing. So I'm taking it on the back of my finger. It is clear. It is a little thick, so I always want to just press it in. Usually I will take a beauty blender and just lightly press it just so it can set in there. Like so. Okay, I'm gonna let that sit for just a second, and I'm going to just clean up the edges and kind of blend the first shade that we took and kind of just blend it. Okay, next we're gonna move on, and it is the color Purple Rain. The first color that we went into was Rich Girl. Now we're gonna go into Purple Rain, and I need to buy another palette. And I just literally use it with my finger because a brush, in my opinion, does not work well for these colors. And I just set it. Now, it is okay if you get the eyeshadow on your powder, like right here, because we're going to dust it away anyway. That's why I like to do my eyeshadow when I'm baking, because if I have any fallout, it can just go away with my primer. Or my powder, not my primer. So, can y'all see that? It is amazing. I love this color. I use it pretty much every single day. on to the other eye. This look is going to be so purple, but we're just going to pop in some mascara with it because typically, lately, I have not been doing eyeliner. Like, I will do it on Sundays for church, and that is it. Okay, and then if I want to smoke up my crease, I'm going to take the color Hidden Gem and dab it on the edge and then just work it in. Y'all, I'm literally listening to Disney music. We got back a month ago and we're aiming to go again next year. Like, we had the dates booked and all. I'm so excited. So let me know, guys, because next year when we go, I'm gonna be vlogging. So let me know what y'all want to see again as far as the vlogs, because this past trip was like my first time to actually vlog with my vlog camera. Because the year before I only did it with my phone because I didn't have a camera. So I was kind of new to this is how the angles work. So y'all let me know like what y'all want to see next year when we go. Okay, so next we are dusting the powder away. Nothing fancy. This is a Wet n Wild, just a big fluffy powder brush. I'm pretty sure I got this at Dollar General. And I'm tempted to go back and get another one because this is like my all-time favorite powder brush. Like, it's big, flat, fluffy, and it does the job. So after I dust that away, like nothing like majorly important, but we just dust that away. Next, we're going to bronze up our face, and I'm going to be taking, this is a Too Faced Sweetie Pie Radiant Matte Bronzer. And I'm going to be taking this, y'all, I think I got at like TJ Maxx, this little brush. I have no clue what the brand is, but this is really a radiant bronzer because if y'all can see, it has the bronzer, blush, and the highlighter like kind of all like smacked into one. So that's why it's a little bit of radiant. So this is really good if you don't have time to do blush and highlighter. It's all infused with it. But because I'm extra, we're going to go ahead and do blush and highlighter and all that. But I wanted to show you guys this if y'all ever decide to purchase this and you're just like in a rush and you don't have time to bring or do like all your face products. This is a good 3-step in one. I'll kind of make it like an E and then blend it down like that. Do this side. Like that. Super easy. I'll kind of sometimes just bronze my nose just a little bit. Bronze up here. Make that look tan. I'm just choked. Because it's summer. Summer is filled with bronzing. So you always want to make sure that you have that nice summer glow. Okay, next up, we're almost done with the face. We're going to take our Becca blush. And this is in the color Snapdragon. It's like a very, very, very pink color. I think it's very pretty, but if you're not into a bright color, you may not like this. Okay, so my all-time favorite EcoTools brush. I have no clue what brush this is because it wore off and I have begun biting the end of it. But it is in the blush is Snapdragon. I think this is like a stippling brush from EcoTools. I'll try and link it down below if I can find it, but I don't know what it is. And I'll just pat this on my cheekbones. Nothing special. Oh, this song that I'm listening to is Kiss the Girl from, is it Ariel? Yeah, the Little Mermaid. I love it. It reminds me of going to see Ariel in her grotto. I miss it. I miss Disney. Okay, so blush is like just so easy for me because I just swipe it on there. Because y'all, in the summer, I don't have time to make my makeup look awesome. Okay, for highlighter today, we're taking the Aurora by Anastasia Beverly Hills. It is a 6-color palette. So pretty. But as you guys can tell, I only like the color Luna. It's like the only color that I like. We're taking a Morphe M310 brush. This is a fan brush. It is awesome for highlighter. This is the second time that I've actually bought in this brush because the other one was like filthy and I didn't have time to clean it. So I went ahead and I bought another one. Okay, we're going to... I literally just go crazy with my highlighter. Like, I put it above my blush on both sides, my nose, my, what is this called? I forgot what that's called. Anyway, and then I'll just put it, like, on my forehead. Okay, that is that. Okay, we're gonna move on to our mascara. And this is the L'Oreal Lash Primer. I have been loving this lately before I do my mascara. So, I'm just going to apply this like I would mascara. It's just a primer coat. It's gonna rain today, y'all. I didn't get my rain jacket ready. But, just applying it like I would mascara. Okay, so this next step is just my mascara, and I'm not gonna vlog it because y'all know how to do mascara, I hope, maybe. So after I do my lash primer, I will let it dry. I will move on to my bottom lash line, and I use the Essence. This is the False Lash Extreme Volume and Curl by Essence. Get it at Ulta, only $4.99. And then I will layer it with my Sephora. This is the Lash Craft Big Volume. So I will use those two, double layer them until I get the length and the volume that I want, and then we're gonna go on to my lips. I'll see you in like a second. Okay guys, so I just got done with my mascara, tops and the bottom, and before I move on to my lips, I always highlight my inner corner, and I just always use the highlighter that I used on my face, or if I'm using a eyeshadow palette that has a light shimmer color in it, I will do that, but this palette was just like in my hand, and I'm just going to pop that color in my inner corner. Like, I never not do this. Like, this is something that like I always do every morning, and I'll always do this maybe 3 times a day because I always love a bright inner corner. Okay, after that, I don't think my setting spray, let me go get my setting spray. Okay, so I'm going to set my face with the Wet n Wild Photo Focus. This is the 3-in-1 primer water. You can prep, set, and refresh. It's rose. It comes in rose, cucumber, and coconut. I have all 3 of them, and I hate the cucumber because, y'all, I hate cucumbers. The scent, the smell, the taste, but I can eat a pickle. I just will not eat a cucumber. Okay. And y'all, is it funny that when I was literally, it was probably 2 years ago, maybe even last year, I didn't know that pickles and cucumbers were the same thing. Never knew that. Okay. I pretty much like set this all over my face. Okay. And then I will sometimes, where is that little beauty blender at? Sometimes, where did it go? Anyway, okay, it's not important. Sometimes, oh, here it is. Sometimes I will take my beauty blender and then I will just press everything back in, like where I did the setting spray at. Okay, for lips, last thing, this is the Stila in the color Synergy. It is just a lip gloss. I think this was like maybe $15, I think. Not really expensive. And now I just put this on my lips. It just helps my makeup look bronzy, glowy, and pretty. And I will usually, whatever lip gloss that I wear for the day, I will always pack that in my purse just in case I need a little bit of a touch up throughout the day. Okay, so that is the makeup. We're gonna take my hot mess hair down. It is a hot mess. Ugh. And then we're going to style it, blow dry it, make it look cute for the day. And this is a leave-in detangler spray that I got in my Ipsy bag this past week. I don't know what it's used for. I mean, we're just going to play with it. Okay. I'm going to shut the camera off